The first thing I'm going to tell you is that it's not over. Keep living because God is still going to honor you. Right now, we may be in the midst of calamity. And sometimes when we are surrounded around calamity, it will bring us into a place of being discouraged. Come on now. This will cause us to go into a headspace of no longer wanting to participate in life. Because what's the reason? You know what I'm saying? Does it even matter anymore? If everything around me is crumbling down, does it even matter? Why participate? Why live? But I'm telling you, God is still honoring those who honor him. The things that you have wrote down, the things that you have prayed, God is still going to honor those things in your life. I know that because I'm speaking from my own experience. And I'm still living in a world just like you, where God is letting me know I'm still going to honor this. Because you honor me, I'm still going to honor this. See, right now, two things can be true at once. There is judgment, there is calamity, but there's also harvest. The world and other people may be going through their own judgment, but at the same time, you may be the person that's going through a harvest in your life. You see what I'm saying? This is why you don't want to shut it down. Sometimes we feel like, the world is going to come to a close. Everything's going to come to an end. We can still be aware of the things and the signs that God has given us, but yet we can continue to still live on. I'm going to tell you something. When I was in school, this was during the early 2000s, and they were talking about the world is going to come to an end. The world is going to come to an end. We were expecting a blackout. And I thought, I'm going to just drop out of school because nothing matters. Nothing matters. So why am I doing this? But here's the thing. What it taught me today was I didn't drop out of school. But look at where we still are and look at where I still am. If you stop participating in life because you're becoming discouraged of all the calamity and you're like, what does it matter anymore? What will happen to you? What will happen? How will you still live? If you stop participating? Sometimes we are overwhelmed, and yes, we need to decompress. And I encourage you just to decompress, but do not give up, because God is still honoring and God is still answering those who seek him. Come on now. Don't let other people discourage you by making you think that nothing's going to happen. Everybody's so wicked. You're not going to be able to pursue your dreams. Yes, you will. I want to talk about position and power. God still have people who are in position and power to open up a door that you've been standing in front of for a very long time. Come on, catch them diamonds now. Listen, I want you to know that the enemy does not have you surrounded, even though you feel that way. And it feels like that you are always coming up to a roadblock, a stumbling block. And it seems like you can't get anywhere and do anything. But I'm telling you to hold your position. Come on, catch them diamonds. Because God still have people in position and power to open up a door that you're standing in front of. But just don't back down from it. Come on now, hold your position. That's what the word is going to be called. Hold your position. God still have people in place. You're not surrounded like you feel like you are. And do not let other people discourage you. Don't let them discourage you, because God still have people out there to open up a door for you to go be fruitful and multiply. Whatever it is that you're working on, you may be an artist, graphic design. You may want to write a book. You may want to model, be an actress or actor. Whatever it is, you may want to write music. I don't know what it is that you want to do, but I'm telling you to hold your position. Do not shut it down. Just like myself, when it comes to the things that I have interest in, and especially when it comes to fashion, I know a little bit about my future because God has shown me or given me a prophecy about it. I know about it. So this is how I know that God is still honoring. God will honor those things. Ask God to order your steps and just be sure that it's in God's will. But God has people to connect you to. Not everybody is evil. They tell you, give it up. Don't worry about trying to pursue a career. Why you want to be an actor for? Don't you know everybody's corrupted? Not everybody. God still have people in position and what? Power. Come on. Why you want to be a model? Don't you know that industry is crazy? Like I said, when you walk in there with God, come on now. That's a difference. I'm going to tell you something for real. When I was pursuing the entertainment and I was doing music, I'm going to tell you something. What I learned about a lot of those artists at that time, when I got saved, I realized a lot of them walked in there without God. Come on now. That's heavy. A lot of these music executive people I met, and a lot of things happened to people because they walked in there without God. They walked in there without God, and a lot of people did chase after the material things in life. That's what happens, because when you go out into this world and dealing with so many people, you need God, and you need development before you go. You need that discernment. You need the spiritual weapons to know how to fight against it. You need to know how to sense people. You don't go without God. That's one thing it taught me. And I'm going to share this with you. When God held me back from pursuing my career when I was in school, where I am now, it all makes sense. I had way more to offer to the world. You see what I'm saying? I had way more to offer, and I learned that when you go anywhere out here in this world dealing with different types of people, you need God and you need to be grounded. God, listen, come on now. Come on, Lord. When God is raising you up and you will be a voice for his kingdom and you have that influence, heavy influence, you need to be grounded. You need to be like that parable seed. You need to be like that parable seed that when you, like the parable seed, what was it? Falling on solid ground. You hear the word, stick with the word, know the word. Meaning even when calamity happens, you're still grounded in God. Come on now, catch them diamonds. That's what I learned from being held back. Sometimes you will have a delay, but like they say, you're not denied. Everything in my life is coming full circle. See, you know me for being able to give you, motivational speaking. Other people know me from being a music artist, being in talent shows when I was in school. You see what I'm saying? So now, when God holds you back, he's giving you everything you need, because then I wouldn't have been able to, I wasn't like who I am now. I have more to offer to the world, and especially, young people or young ladies out here. I have way more to offer than just being a young girl that rap. Nothing else to offer, just rap songs. And it's not enough. You understand what I'm saying? There was more in me. And I remember, meeting people along the way. I remember I met this well-known DJ. He said, I hear you. You're talented. But he was like, you got more in you. And people used to tell me that all the time. They was like, I hear you, but you got more. You have a story. It's not there yet. And I was so frustrated all the time because I'm like, what are they talking about? Now I know. Now I know. Now I know. And that's why I'm telling you, don't shut things down in your life. Don't give up just because you see what's happening in the world. Yes, judgment is happening. But in your life, like I say, there's harvest happening. What's going on in other people's lives and God passing judgment, that's their life. But you got to keep living for you. Because one day you will be the person that opened doors for other people. Not everybody's wicked. God is putting a lot of us in position and power to help those who've been standing in line for a long time. Cool, come on now. Holy Spirit, come on. God is putting us in position. Before I close my message, I want you to know you are the generational curse breaker. You are that. This is why you have to keep going. You have to keep living. You will be the one that opened doors for other people in life. You will be that person. You are the key to a door. You see what I'm saying? Don't shut it down. Don't become discouraged. When I was 26 years old, I remember God giving me a revelation of the world going through a famine in its own calamity. But I kid you not, the voice of God says, but my people will be experiencing a harvest. You will be kept. You will be kept. You're going to see so much happening around you, but these things will not touch you. Continue to honor God. God gave me Psalms 23 for my Bible study the other morning. I'm going to give it to you. Psalms 23. Get in the book of Psalms. Do not shut down your life. Hold that position. Everybody's not corrupted. Everybody's not evil. Don't let people talk you out of your blessings. Don't let people talk you out of the new levels, because God is still honoring and answering prayers. Come on now. God is still honoring and answering prayers. Don't you let people talk you out of it. They may send you all these different videos. It's okay to be aware of what's happening, but don't shut your life down because other people are feeling discouraged. Everybody's not wicked. God still have people in position and power. And then guess what? You're going to become another person who's in position and power. You're going to be the reason why people can walk through a door and be fruitful and multiply. Come on, catch them diamonds now. Don't you shut it down. You are the curse breaker. Catch them diamonds.